Hello and welcome to Michael's Minty Music for today. Today the album is Mercury Act 1 by Imagine Dragons. Came out last year, and the originally it was intended to be a single album, but they wrote so many songs that they split it into two. So the rest of the album is coming out this year, this week in fact. So that is why I'm going over the first album. And I believe they're sort of considering the two albums as one, so I might have to consider that when making my rankings after the second part comes out. But for now, we just have Act 1. So this is the track listing. The big hits off of it are, the singles were Follow You and Cutthroat and Wrecked. Those weren't big hits, I don't remember. There wasn't really a lot of big hits off of this one compared to their other albums. Their biggest hit recently has been Enemy, which is on the deluxe edition of this album. It's the only edition on the deluxe edition, actually. The deluxe edition is just the whole album plus Enemy. As you can see, these are all the songs I've added, so it's all of them except for one of the last ones, which is a little boring and sort of a little more not as it's kind of a little cheesy in terms of lyrics. I mean, they're all kind of cheesy in terms of lyrics, but that one's particularly egregious. Um, all the other ones are pretty good. Monday's definitely my favorite song off of it. It's the one I like the most. Most sort of rock pop. A lot of interesting sort of more alternative, less pop stuff on this album, which is why there wasn't a lot of hits from this one. But in regards to how it stacks up against their other albums, I put it right in the middle. Better than Origins, definitely better than their last album. Uh, but I don't think quite as good as Night Visions, and still nowhere near Evolve, where Evolve is just pretty much every song on that album is good. Um, However, I do consider it the best album from 2021, although it is a tough bracket. Um, so as we can see, here are all the albums I've listened to from 2021. We can discount the re-recordings of Taylor Swift's albums. Um, Future Past and The Bridge and Voyage are not like nowhere near the level of like, oh yeah, every song in the album is good. The real contender is 30 by Adele, and it's tight, I will not lie, but I do feel like the Adele songs that are has more songs that are better than most of the Imagine Dragons songs, but overall the Imagine Dragon album is better in terms of the whole. Almost all of the songs in the Imagine Dragons albums are good. Imagine on Mercury Act 1 is good. Probably about half the songs on 30, I would say, are really good, but they're better than most of the songs on Mercury Act 1. So next up, we will have OneRepublic, their third album, Native, that came out in 2013. That will be coming out Sunday. So get ready for that, and then presumably after that, I will review the second part of Mercury because that's coming out soon. So yeah, stay tuned.